Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the DPS STS Storytime with Ms. Sharon Carr. I'm Shalini Agarwala, your Dean of Activities. Originally from Canada, Sharon Carr has lived in the Midlands in the UK for many years. Welcome to our webinar, Sharon. We are very glad to have you. Now, I will not interfere with the timing. The floor is all yours.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Shalini, and thank you very much for having me, for inviting me to tell stories. Well, to share stories with you for the next hour. It's actually when we share stories, it's like giving presents. It's like giving gifts to each other. Once I tell you my story, the story will go to all of you here, and then if you remember them, you will maybe tell that story to your friends or to your family, because stories travel around the world. And I'm really happy to be with you all. I am from Canada. That when I'm going to ask you to be part of the story, we can use our hands. We can pretend to be rain. Rain that falls from the sky. You can be a snake. So we be a snake. Do two hands, a snake. And the snake will be flying through the air, maybe. And maybe the snake will be swimming through the water, or slithering in the grass. Or you could pretend, crunch yourself all up, and pretend you're a very squeaky, 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 squeaky mouse. Depends on who is in the story I'm going to be telling to you. But sometimes we might like stories like with warriors in them, with soldiers, with fighters, like great Chinese warriors, or King Arthur with a great sword. And those are stories that are really, really exciting. With a spinning wheel. Oh, and a spindle, which a young princess touched, and she fell fast to sleep. A fox who's very smart, and he thinks all the time. They used to believe once